What's an unwritten rule in your household that would seem bizarre to outsiders? In my house growing up, nobody under 16 could lock their bedroom door. Ever. Didn't matter if you were changing clothes, crying your eyes out, or just wanted to be alone. If you were under 16, your door stayed unlocked. Even the bathroom had this weird sliding thing my dad could open with a quarter. I thought it was the dumbest rule ever. My sister Emma got her lock the day she turned 16 and literally rubbed it in my face every chance she got. She'd slam her door and yell through it, "Guess what? I'm locked in!" Like it was some huge victory. My dad always said the same thing when I complained. Locks are for people who can handle responsibility. You'll understand when you're older, which just made me madder because that's what adults say when they can't give you a real answer. Everyone at school thought my parents were control freaks. When I told my friend Jake about it, he was like, "Dude, that's insane. What if you're changing?" I'd just shrug and say, "I change really fast." But the truth is, I was embarrassed. I felt like my parents didn't trust me, like they thought I was some little kid who couldn't be left alone for 5 minutes without doing something stupid. The worst part was when I had friends over. They'd go to use the bathroom and come back looking confused. The door doesn't lock?" I'd have to explain the rule and watch them give me that look. You know the one. The "your parents are weird" look. When I turned 15, I started pushing back harder. I'd argue with my dad every time he brought up the rule. "It's not fair. I'm not a baby anymore." But he never budged. Just kept saying I'd understand someday. Then my 15th birthday party happened. It was just a few friends over, nothing crazy. But Jake said something that really ticked me off. Something about how I probably still slept with a nightlight. Everyone laughed, and I got so mad I stormed off to my room. I tried to slam the door as hard as I could, but it just bounced back open. No satisfying slam, no dramatic exit, just me standing there looking like an idiot while everyone could see me through the wide open door. That night, after everyone went home, my grandpa came to my room. He usually didn't talk much, but something about that day made him sit on my bed and really look at me. "You want to know why your dad made that rule?" he asked. I nodded, still feeling frustrated and embarrassed. "Your cousin Tyler used to live here. You were too young to remember much about him. Nice kid, seemed normal, just quiet, kept to himself a lot. One night when he was 17, he locked himself in the upstairs bathroom." My grandpa paused, and I could see his hands shaking a little. "He took some pills, too many pills. Your dad and mom were downstairs watching TV, had no idea anything was wrong. By the time they found him the next morning, it was too late." My stomach dropped. I'd never heard this story before. "Your dad blames himself. Says if they'd been able to get to Tyler sooner, maybe things would have been different. So he made the rule. Not because he doesn't trust you kids, but because he can't stand the thought of not being able to help if you need it." I sat there for a long time after Grandpa left, thinking about Tyler. I barely remembered him, just flashes of a tall, skinny kid who was always nice to me. The rule suddenly made sense. It wasn't about control or not trusting me. It was about fear. My dad was scared of losing one of us the same way they lost Tyler. A year later, on my